Dr. R. Major with Prime Coral. Now I just received a sample of this Montipora, and as you can see, there's a spare skeleton here, and you have tissue on the rest of the coral. Now I can tell you, when I received this, that the person who gave it to me told me that this is an advancing rapid tissue necrosis. The tissue is literally flaking off of the coral. So let's take this and see what it looks like under the microscope. If I'm correct, we're going to find Philaster. So my experiments have demonstrated that Philaster, which is a single-cell protozoan, marine protozoan, is responsible for all coral RTN. I performed the experiments back in 2018 in the month of June and July and August, and every coral I've seen since with RTN has the Philasters as the cause. So here's the lesion. This is the zone of RTN. You can see there's a big old copiapod poop on there. Some smaller ones. And there they are. We're at 40x magnification. I'm going to bring you into 100 so you can see them better. But you can see them here, here, here. They're right on the edge of the tissue that's being eaten. These organisms are eating the coral. They are the cause of RTN. These are Philaster lucinda and Philaster guamense. They are the RTN parasites. They are protozoan single-cell microorganisms, and they are the cause of all coral tissue necrosis in the reefs, out in the ocean, as well as marine systems kept by hobbyists. So let's zoom in and see. We're going to just focus here. Again, this is the area of RTN, and you can see Zooxanthella. Those are the little dots, and there's a Philaster right there. There's another Philaster here, another Philaster here, another one here. They are absolutely chock full of Zooxanthella because they've been eating the coral. What I can tell you about these Philaster is they're not as large as they can get, so I would say these are probably young adults. You can see them moving around in the mucus of the coral. Again, this is right on the zone of RTN. We're going to bring the microscope in and take a look. The shape of the coral made it impossible for me to zoom in, so I went ahead and broke off the piece where the RTN is. Yep, you can see the Philasters here moving around. Again, this is your RTN parasite. He's got about 30 Zooxanthella within his belly that he's been eating. And you can see a whole bunch of them in through here. Yeah, thousands of them. This is one tiny little section of the coral. You can see thousands of them squirming around. This is your RTN parasite. For those of you wondering what causes corals to RTN or rapid tissue necrosis and die, this is it. You're looking at it. Philaster lucinda and Philaster guamense. Two different types of philasters. They are protozoans and they infect the coral gut. They go inside the coral intestines and the skeleton, the gastrovascular cavity, and they basically eat the coral epithelial cells or epidermis along with the zooxanthella. And they cause rapid tissue necrosis. It's not debatable, folks. It's the real deal. This is real science.